Get ready for the action because tonight in Seville, the fate of the club hangs in the balance. Sevilla faces a crucial match against Real Sociedad, fighting desperately to avoid relegation from La Liga after a string of tough results and significant staff losses. We look at how key players like Sao and Manu Bueno are missing, while Azpilicueta steps up, and the game could be completely changed by the set-piece prowess of Swiss winger Ruben Vargas. This is the fight for survival.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Sevilla absolutely stunned the visitors. Alexis Sanchez emerged as the hero, scoring the winning goal in a vital 1-0 victory over Real Sociedad to escape the relegation zone with 4 games remaining. We break down the incredible moments, from the early pressure from Chidra Ejuk to Sanchez's clinical strike, showing exactly how this victory propelled Sevilla out of the drop zone. The grit and graft paid off big time as Sevilla secured a gargantuan victory to lift them out of the relegation zone. We dive into the tense first half, the dramatic goal by Alexis Sanchez, and the messages from Captain Nemanja Gudel telling the exhausted fan base that going down is impossible. See how Los Nervianenses outperformed a struggling Real Sociedad. And we're not done yet. We're digging deeper into the details of that massive win, examining the tactical struggles of Pellegrino Matarazzo's Real Sociedad and where they stand now in the league standings. Don't miss a single moment of the drama, so stick with us right here for all the analysis and updates. Seville faces a make-or-break match tonight as the local club teeters on the brink of relegation from La Liga. Having suffered 5 consecutive defeats in the last 6 rounds, the team returns to the Ramon Sánchez Pizjuan Stadium to confront Real Sociedad, where the outcome could decide their championship fate. The situation is further complicated by significant squad depletion, with Sao and Manu Bueno sidelined, though Azpilicueta is available. Fan support is described as critically important during this challenging period. Attention is also focused on Swiss winger Ruben Vargas, whose set-piece abilities could be the decisive factor in the contest. The visitors, Real Sociedad, arrive in Seville following a recent success, having secured their 4th Copa del Rey in the city just 2 weeks prior. Despite this recent high, the team has endured a month without a league victory. Coach Matarazzo is missing several key players, including Guedes, Zubeldia, Odriozola, and Ruperez. The primary hope for Real Sociedad rests with captain Mikel Oyarzabal, who has proven influential, scoring twice in the last round and accumulating 17 goals this season. This encounter is framed as a severe test of resilience for both sides. Sevilla must devise new strategies with a limited roster, while Real Sociedad seeks to end its La Liga winless streak. The match is scheduled to commence at 21:00 local time and will conclude the 34th round of the championship. Beyond the sporting drama, football in Andalusia consistently draws significant public interest, often intersecting with broader regional discussions concerning sports support, development, and the social responsibility of clubs, including recent parental protests demanding better measures for children with special educational needs. Sevilla has successfully navigated the La Liga relegation zone, securing a crucial 1-0 victory over Real Sociedad, with Alexis Sanchez providing the decisive goal. The win moves Sevilla out of the drop zone with 4 matches remaining in the league. Coming into the contest with a 2-point buffer to safety, Sevilla required an immediate response at the highly charged Ramon Sánchez Pizjuan Stadium. The opening phase of the match saw Sevilla pressing hard. Chidra Ejuk's initial threat was expertly denied by Alex Ramiro, while Andres Castrin and Nemanja Gudel also managed to get close for Real Sociedad in the first half. Sociedad struggled to generate significant pressure, having secured only 3 away league wins all season. Despite the visitors' intensity in the final third, Sevilla failed to break through early. Neil Maupay's volley was wide, and while Ejuk eventually scored, the breakthrough was not immediate. However, Sevilla struck within 5 minutes of the restart. Halftime substitute Alexis Sanchez delivered a clinical strike into the far corner, capitalizing on good build-up play from Maupay to establish a deserved lead. With the advantage, Luis Garcia's side focused on maintaining control during the final stages. Sevilla briefly looked set for a second goal in the 80th minute when Lucien Agam converted inside the box, but the goal was subsequently ruled out by VAR for offside. Real Sociedad sought a late equalizer, but Pellegrino Matarazzo's team could not penetrate the Sevilla defense. Los Nervianenses ultimately secured their second La Liga win in 9 matches, moving out of the relegation zone at the expense of Alaves. Gabriel Suárez was named man of the match for Sevilla. Sevilla has clinched a vital victory, securing their position out of the relegation zone for the week, thanks to a performance defined by grit and hard work. The 3 points were earned through persistent effort, with Alexis Sanchez providing the opening goal for the home side. Meanwhile, Real Sociedad's hopes of securing a 5th-place finish and a Champions League spot have significantly diminished. The match at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan was tense and scrappy. The first half saw neither team able to establish dominance. Early action featured a key moment when Chidra Ijuk cut in from the right, forcing a strong save from Alex Ramiro. The atmosphere from the home crowd was palpable, influencing the proceedings. Sevilla responded strongly after the interval. A cross found Neil Maupay in the box, leading to a chance that Alexis Sanchez converted, instigating excitement in the partisan crowd. Real Sociedad struggled to find rhythm, as the game remained characterized by the physical nature of the Sevilla side. A subsequent opportunity for Sevilla, involving Sanchez again in the right channel, saw him set up Ruben Vargas, but the shot was tipped over. A late set-piece offered another glimmer of hope for Sevilla, but a flick-on by Lucien Agam was ruled out for offside. Despite this, Sevilla successfully kept the ball away from their own goal, effectively neutralizing Real Sociedad's threat. Following the match, Captain Nemanja Gudel addressed the exhausted Sevilla supporters, assuring them that relegation was impossible given the squad's dedication and work rate. Analysts suggest that Pellegrino Matarazzo will be assessing the team's recent uncomfortable performance. Sevilla now moves a point clear of Alaves in the 18th position, heading into a crucial 6-pointer against Espanyol on Saturday, emphasizing the need for a final mentality. Real Sociedad, now 10 points behind their rivals, may look towards Celta Vigo in the 6th position. Sevilla has clinched a crucial victory, securing their position out of the relegation zone for the week in a hard-fought battle against Copa del Rey champions, Real Sociedad. The 3 points were earned through sheer grit and effort, with Sevilla ultimately prevailing after an opening goal from Alexis Sanchez. The match at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan was tense and tight, with neither side establishing clear control in the first half. Early action saw Chidra Ijuk make a key run from the right, forcing a strong save from Alex Ramiro. Sevilla responded effectively after the break. A cross found Neil Maupay in the box, leading to a chance for Alexis Sanchez, who unleashed a powerful shot into the corner, electrifying the home crowd. Real Sociedad struggled to find the tempo necessary to break down the resilient Sevilla side. Despite a clear chance for Sevilla midway through the second half, involving Sanchez finding Ruben Vargas, the shot was over the bar. A late set-piece also offered hope for Sevilla, but a flick-on attempt by Lucien Agam was ruled offside. Following the win, Sevilla captain Nemanja Gudel addressed the exhausted fanbase, assuring them that relegation was impossible given the squad's dedication and work rate. The victory solidifies Sevilla's standing, moving them ahead of Alaves in the standings. Real Sociedad, meanwhile, has effectively abandoned hopes of a 5th-place finish or a Champions League spot. The focus now shifts to the remaining fixtures, with Sevilla aiming for a final mentality in upcoming matches.